What's up guys, Maritime Spook here, and I'm just out on one of our blueberry fields here, and I was out processing down some stuff that had some fat wood in it. Now unfortunately this stuff's all punky, so it's useless. You can dry it out guys, but it's just never going to maintain the quantity of the fat wood that you want. I can show you a couple pieces that are good right here that I got the other day. See, we got some pieces that you can see right through, and the camera's not doing very good justice, but they're pretty good pieces. I got a few in my Haversack that are actually that are pretty good. Just bear with me for a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Here's a real good piece right here, and that's trimmed right off with the Baco, and it's a good piece, guys. I can take the knife or take a match or anything like that. I dried it out. You can see right through it. Good fat wood. This punky stuff, guys, like I said, unfortunately it's no good, but it was worth a try coming out here basically to check it out, because it was a tree that I'd seen down, and not just that, I was kind of checking on some scrap metal that we got and just having a look. This time of the year, guys, it's always good to look at your stuff, and scrap metal can be one of those type of things, guys, if you want to look at a self-reliance type of deal, something that's money in the bank, so to speak. We have a scrap dealer right down the road, so it's not like it'd be hard to get rid of scrap metal, and it's my dad, so I like to keep an eye on it and make sure that somebody hasn't come up and grabbed a truckload of it. Truckload of some of the stainless stuff that we have here that's pretty good could go for quite a pretty penny. And it's spring, so it's a good time that people, even though it's dumb to be having a heavy truck or, you know, on foot in a place like this, that doesn't mean somebody couldn't show up and do it. So I kind of came, just had a look. I'll tell you guys, this Sog Fast Talk's worth its weight in gold. For a little Tomahawk, guys, I keep it pretty sharp. I got one of those, not ceramic, but fine stone, like almost like an axe puck, but it's a weird shaped one like Dave Canterbury had. And you can see all the fat wood jammed in there from the other day, because I did find one good score of it, guys, and I got some of it kind of drying, and some of it I actually, just to try it, I hung it up in the tree, because I have a lot of it. I wasn't going out because I needed it. I was going out just for something to do, I guess. But there's some nice trees around here. Chaga season's pretty well past, guys. It's getting too warm, even though it's cold the last few days, so just kind of out and about. But what I want to have a talk with you about, guys, is there going to be some links in the description to codes. You're going to get, I'm going to do this quick and then do an individual video for some of these anyway. You want to get 10% off Weatherwool, use the code SPOOK10 on weatherwool.com. There'll be a link in the description to that. If you want to get 10% off Leonard Leatherworks, you go on to the link in the description, Leonard Leatherworks Etsy, use the code SPOOK10. You'll get 10% off of all the leather products over there. You want to get 10% off G-Shock on G-Shock Canada. There'll be a link in the description. You get 10% off using the code SPOOK10. And then I have a new one that I just went up 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, about 2 days ago. Let me reach in here. Bear with me, guys. I'll have to dig this out. If you want to save 12% off on Army Tech, which is that awesome flashlight, magnetic flashlight that I showed you guys just recently, go on that and you use the code SPOOK, not SPOOK10 or SPOOK12, but just uppercase letters. All my codes are uppercase, guys, to make it easy. So all the SPOOK10s are uppercase. The SPOOK by itself, SPOOK, uppercase letters on armytech.ca. You're going to get 12% off. Now, if you have two things in your cart, you're not going to get the 12 that way. It has to be individual sales, but almost every code that you get's like that. So that basically what it means is you want to buy this C1 Pro, you know, you use the get the 12% off this one item. If you have two items, you'd have to go back and do it separate. But most of the time, guys, usually buying one item because it's something that you either saved up for that you really wanted. And so like I said, save 12% using the code just SPOOK, uppercase letters, on the link that's going to be in the description. So anyway, guys, just out and about. This spot sketches me out, guys, and I'll tell you why. is because not far from here, there's always bears. There's actually a bear den not far, and it's spring. They're waking up, they're groggy, they're hungry, they can be pissed off this time of the year, and you know, like I said, they're not not too far down over the hill. But I was up checking on, like I said, the metal situation, but just out with the Falcon Even F1. A guy had asked me the other day if these are worth the money, and these are most certainly worth the money, guys. They're an awesome knife, and in conjunction with that Fast Talk, to have this in the Fast Talk and the folding saw, the Baco Expert I got, guys. This is what I like to carry on my little Haversack type kit. I'll show you that real quick now. But I just got this Haversack kit. I got you know, Baco saw, fire kit basically in there, guys, and the Leonard Leatherworks pouch. Always glow sticks, guys. Brand new glow sticks. They have these at Canadian Tire. They're cheap, but they're one of the best glow sticks you can get right there. And a whole bunch of matches, different types of matches, all UCO matches, but just different kinds, like the Titans and the normal and the Strike Anywheres. So fire kit, a lot of them are these right here too. Like I said, the Strike Anywhere by UCO, awesome match, and they really are Strike Anywhere pretty well. And I've got a tick kit right here. We're going to go into this one of these videos here, guys, because you know, there's a lot of ticks going to be coming around here, like there already are. So you want to be safe. Got Leatherman Super Tool 300. I'm not huge on multi-tools, but I always carry one. And the simple fact being, guys, is you can use this tool for a lot more stuff than just, you know, sharpening a stick. There's all kinds of tools on this. We'll do a review of this sometime. That's a great multi-tool right there. And binoculars. Always have my binoculars, guys. And the reason being is because of exactly what I just said back there. If you hear something not too far away, you can kind of have a look at it and book foot, or do what you got to do, stand your ground. But and another thing like I told you before, communication. I never got the other Cobras in yet. I don't know what happened, guys. I got to get back with the crew, but these ones work fine anyway. Communication back to the house. These are good up to so many kilometers, and I'm a little bit of ways, and they still work because I always do a radio check before I stop what I'm doing. Tomahawk. This has turned into like a Haversack kit, or thing. But anyway, guys, it was kind of just to show you those codes. But Tomahawk, always have this, guys, and the reason I have it out of the bag right now is if I had found a bunch of fat wood or a big piece, I would have used the Tomahawk to carry it back, because I got the Haversack kit, but I don't want to shove a bunch of wood into the Haversack. So you know, that's how that kind of goes. But I believe that's really about it for today. I didn't even bring, and usually, guys, one faulty thing I'll tell you right now, I didn't bring my canteen. I very well should have, because I am getting dry, but I'm not real far away, guys, to be honest. I'll be able to get back in, you know, 15 minutes or so probably. And always in my pocket a Zippo with fluid. A lot of people carry them and forget to put fluid in them. I got a buddy that used to work with, did that all the time. He always had a Zippo. He'd use up the fluid, and then he wouldn't have nothing in it to replenish it. And always in my pocket, guys, good little chunks of fat wood like I found the other day. Like, no matter if I'm just even going to town, I have that on me. Inside the Leatherworks, Leonard Leatherworks kit, I got fire kit in there. I got a fishing kit in there. And of course, ferro rod by Uberluden on the rig. And of course, the F1. Excellent knife, guys. We got more videos of this coming up. I would have no problem carrying this knife every day because of, you know, it does what I want it to do. Now, you might want to, some people might want a bigger knife that they can chop with, and I mean, you can do a little light chopping and stuff with this, but for the most part, guys, I've usually always got that Tomahawk because I just love carrying it. So I usually have that in this folding saw, good pair of gloves, and by Superior Glove. These are the summer edition of the clutch gears. Excellent pair of gloves. And my Ducks Unlimited pin, and a good hat, basically by Duck Commander. So of course, weather wool, So that's what I got with me, guys. That turned into like what I got on me kind of thing, but just out for a scout, scout items and some codes for y'all. So anyway, guys, stay safe. Spook signing out, and I gotta head back, get a drink, and you know, check out what's going on the rest of the steel populace here. So stay safe, guys. Check out those codes, links in the description. Spook signing out. Keep your stick on the ice, stay safe, and don't feed the bears.